Welcome back to the plot, and today I'm going to show you how to turn one of these into one of these. Stay tuned. Also today we are going to plant some peas and I'm going to sow some carrots, the first carrots of the year. So let me show you where I'm going to put those. So this is my new carrot box. You may have seen me doing this the other day, and I've just added some sand into here. This is compost, but I've added some sand just to make sure it's fine and gritty enough. So I'm doing all I can, and then this frame is, I'm going to staple some veggie mesh to the outside to protect it from the carrot root fly, but I'm going to sow like one row per month, I think. Just a successional sowing, because I don't usually that many carrots anyway, so that's what we'll be doing here. Peas are all ready to go here. I've got Hursts green shaft, early Onward and Kelvedon wonder all come up very nicely, so I'm going to get some peas in here, and also in here once these daffodils are finished. But in here, this bed's ready to go. So the peas that I've got currently there will be going in these two larger beds. I'm going to remove these onions and they're going to go into the daffodil bed here once these daffodils go over. So yeah, wait for those to go. But in the meantime, I can get these peas planted up here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Whilst we're here today as well, I wanted to give you a quick look in the Polytunnel because we finished it the other day, so let's have a look. There we go. So I've edged with scrap wood here, got the path down as you know, and then what I actually did was I loosened the compacted soil in here, and then I've just topped this off with some peat-free compost. Got some old racking that I recycled from the flimsy zippy greenhouse that I had, so that'll do for now, and these will come out once I need the growing space for summer. But at the moment they're great for keeping my seedlings, and the great thing is I've managed to get a lot of my seedlings that are in the house up here, so all the hardiest stuff. Obviously peppers and tomatoes are still in the house at home on the windowsill, but yeah, looking good, eh? Looking good. Right, let's get on with that bed. So you've just seen me unwrap it all, didn't you? Place it all out, ready to go. What happened? 1, 2, 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we need 4 corners. Yeah, they've only put 3 in the box. So this will have to be put to one side. I'll get in touch with Birdies. I'm sure it won't be a problem. Tell them they've made an error. But what I can do, I'll put this away. What I can do, I'll show you how I'm going to do the Hugelkultur method and fill this other bed up, get all this sorted, and then you should get the idea, eh? Right, let's get on with it. So first stage is I've positioned this bed onto the cardboard underneath. I've spaced it so I've got room for the other bed, which is where the camera is now. But yeah, so the first stage is logs, twigs, any prunings like that is going to go form the base layer. Let's get on with that. So I've, as you can see, I've put the broken twigs and logs and dead branches and stuff like that. That's in the sort of bottom third layer on top of that cardboard now. So the next stage is, remember that all that half finished compost, the really rough compost that I piled up from when I did the compost bays. Going to get some of that and put another third as the next layer, barrow that over, and going to top it off with the new compost, peat-free compost on top of that. So it's completely peat-free raised bed. Let's crack on with that, shall we? So let me show you the finished product from for the Birdies bed, the raised bed. I'll turn the camera around and show you now. There you go, looking gorgeous. Obviously this gap is going to be where my other bed is going to be, exactly the same as this, and I'm sure Birdies will sort that out very shortly. I'm going to get onto them, but yeah, so as you saw, I put a layer of twigs in the bottom. Middle layer was half finished compost and rough compost, and a layer of fine compost on the top, bagged compost. But as you noticed from the video, you probably noticed I did actually put some nutrition in there. So I did put some bloodfish and bone and chicken meal pellets, and then put another layer of compost on the top. So that is done, looking rather lovely. Now, if you did want to see the build that I couldn't show you, unfortunately, I know Danny's got some more of these raised beds, and he's done them on his channel as well. So he shows the build. So pop over to Danny's channel if you're not sure who I'm talking about. It's Danny at the Grapevine Garden, and I'll pop a link in the description. me show you the finished result, and I did do another bed of peas earlier, so I'll show you both of those. These are Kelvedon Wonder, grown from seed at home, so I'll turn them around and show you. There you go. So what I did is, with this mesh, I've just planted them in the middle because they are very thickly sown, which I wanted it like that. So a lot of people put them in gutters like this, don't they? But I just popped them out, put them into clumps right them along, spread them along. And as you notice, I put some bloodfish and bone and chicken meal pellets in there as well, because that'll help with the nutrition. They're hungry plants, they like a lot of nitrogen. So they're going to scramble up there. Let me show you the other ones. So there's my other large pea bed here, and these are early Onward. So we say I've done exactly the same thing right the way along. They are very thickly sown, and yeah, bedded them in, give them a good water, obviously give them some nutrition as well. Let's sow a row of carrots, shall we? I don't eat that many carrots, so I've got my nice compact carrot box. I'll turn you around and show you now. So there you go, the carrots all done, and all I did was water these in, keep them damp, and then what I'm going to do is at some point over the next couple of days I'm going to staple the veggie mesh, as I've previously said, around the outside. So this is my carrot box, protected from the carrot root fly. Another job ticked off the list. Well, it's absolutely beautiful again. I think it's time for a well-earned coffee. And before I go, I just wanted to show you something rather beautiful. This is a gift that was sent to me by a viewer, and actually she's also a YouTuber, and I saw this on her Instagram actually. She made one of these for herself, this handmade trug from bits of wood. How beautiful is it? She's made this herself. And her name's Michelle, and her channel is called Urban Roots Allotment. She's also got Instagram, which is where I saw this. And I cheekily just saw the one that she'd made for herself and said, "Oh, that looks amazing, make me one," jokingly. And she actually did and sent it to me. So thank you so much, Michelle. I really love it. I'm absolutely over the moon with it. If you don't know Michelle, go and check out her channel. It's called Urban Roots Allotment. And she's a new YouTuber, so go and support her. I'll put a link in the description below, and check out her Instagram as well. But yes, time for a coffee. And if you are enjoying the channel, please do give it a like, give it a big thumbs up, because it does help the channel. The more comments and likes you put on it, and it really helps me. So thank you very much for that. I'll see you next time.